Last year, we were all affected in some way by the numerous challenges presented to us, testing us in ways we have never experienced, hopefully preparing us for the uncertainties that may lay ahead. At our cemetery stands an 8-foot tall monument called the Statue of Responsibility. This statue, sculpted by artist Gary Lee Price, consists of two hands holding one another's wrists, one hand reaching up in need and the other reaching down to help. The statue is intended to represent the responsibility we have to help those around us. I am reminded of this statue when I reflect upon 2020 and the many ways I saw our businesses, city staff, and residents extend their hands down like the statue and lift up those in need. Like many businesses, American Fork City had to reinvent itself to ensure we were safe and compliant while still providing our essential services. We were asked early in the year to shut down most of our facilities, which was difficult on our staff and our residents. Unsurprisingly, we all discovered quickly that when we are stuck at home, things like exercising and reading become very important. For that reason, our city worked hard to minimize shutdowns for our residents. In fact, our library never fully closed. Rather, our librarians redirected resources to move programs online, create pickup kits for families, and even start curbside book pickup. They also moved funding to expand ebooks to meet the 30% increase they saw in digital book demand last year. Additionally, our Recreation and Fitness Center did a tremendous job at implementing every changing regulation while still allowing patrons to use our facilities and resources. At times, this was difficult. Often, we were not provided advance notice when state officials announced changes to health guidelines and regulations. We adapted quickly and implemented those changes almost overnight. Despite having to cancel a few of our programs, we still had over 5,300 participants last year, maxing out most all remaining programs. In 2020, I felt our seniors were put in a perilous position when they were asked to self-quarantine for their own safety, but in doing so were stripped of the activities and socialization vital to our mental and physical well-being. Some are also faced with the possibility of not getting basic needs like food and toiletries. But I am so very proud of our community who would not let our seniors avoid one risk only to succumb to another. Our businesses created special windows of time in which seniors could go shopping without crowds. I received numerous reports of families and neighbors checking regularly on elderly people in our community. And when we were asked to eliminate public gatherings, I immediately met with our senior center to see what could be done. Our staff pivoted beautifully and began offering seniors meals in a grab-and-go format, one of the first centers to do so in our county. Initially, we were only handing out 35 meals per day at our senior center. But by Christmas time, we were delivering 250 meals per day, totaling close to 30,000 meals for our seniors last year. But I also realized we were giving our seniors more than just meals. We were giving them friendship, conversation, and for some, a reason to get ready for the day. And in return, they gave us perspective that people are what really matter most. One of the saddest effects of the coronavirus was that it forced us to put on hold some of the most meaningful moments of our lives. Funerals, weddings, graduations were negatively impacted, if not canceled altogether. That didn't sit right with me, which is why last year we repurposed our historic City Hall so that our residents could hold virtual weddings and funerals. In addition to the physical space, we also gave them access to our virtual meeting software. AF City and businesses also helped our high school seniors celebrate graduation with a Main Street cruise. Families across American Fork once again were able to participate safely in precious family moments. In spite of the many adjustments made to help our community during COVID-19, American Fork City still managed to accomplish great and wonderful things in 2020 to advance and improve our community. We have been actively working with a number of agencies and landowners to identify a parcel for a second fire station. Design work is currently underway, and once land is acquired, we hope to begin construction later this year. Using our park funds our residents approved, we were able to finish Phase 3 of our Art Dye Regional Park, adding additional 8 acres of grass, 2 additional baseball fields, and a scorekeeper's tower. In total, our residents have invested almost $5 million in parks, arts, recreation, and culture in American Fork, of which I say thank you. We also expanded our communication efforts, launching a new brand identity, redesigned website, a more robust newsletter, and a new monthly report called Citizens Want to Know that provides in-depth analysis on frequently asked about issues. Roads have been the #1 issue for our community, and we are doing all we can with our limited funding to manage our roads. Each year, we spend millions on road repairs. Last year, the city pushed the envelope by investing $3.3 million in roads. We work hard with the funding we have. 2020 has helped us all reevaluate what really matters. We all know roads are important. Drinking clean water is important. Being safe and healthy is important. But a high quality of life also consists of many smaller things we often overlook. For some of our seniors, it was important they had a place to go and people to talk to. For a young couple in love, it was the chance to share their marriage vows with family. For families, it was important they spend time together outdoors. Parents realized just how important it was for their kids to go to school, play with friends, explore the world, and just be kids. And last month, as I drove 30+ miles through town in a fire truck with Santa, I was reminded of just how important Christmas is for children. Let's build on what we've learned last year to make 2021 better. May we all reach down to lift up those around us. American Fork City will be with you each and every step of the way.